Good morning! I am so excited for Vlogmas today. I have a really crazy work day today. I was catching a little bit of a cold, and so I took off sick yesterday, and today I have a day full of meetings. You can tell by my voice, but never fear, I'm going to persevere on with Vlogmas. I had a meeting right at 9 a.m. today, and so I haven't had coffee, I haven't had breakfast, I haven't opened my advents, and I haven't started this vlog. So I'm coming downstairs right now to make some coffee, and then we're gonna go upstairs and start talking about my advent calendars. I'm so excited. So I was thinking last night, as I was getting ready to go to bed, about what angles can I film in my kitchen. And this is my go-to coffee spot. Our stove's here, fridge is here, and there's just like little tiny slice of counter. And I was like, I wonder what would happen if I opened up my Tupperware cupboard and put you in there. And look, you weren't perfectly, like perfect eye level, not terrible. I mean, like the lighting isn't great, but I can coffee chat with you. I want to tell you about, I want to tell you about my new favorite coffee things. I am a coffee snob, and I just started, which coffee? Oh, I'm about to finish this bag. I have some more coffee. I just ordered from, where did I order it from? Boston Stoker Coffee Company or something. Okay, the crazy sock lady drinks it all the time and talks about it, but I actually tried it earlier this year and I loved it, and so I ordered a bunch of bags on like Black Friday. But I have so much going on. I have started doing a couple of different things with my coffee. This is probably loud. I'm heating up the water because I've started preheating my cups, and it really elevates the coffee game. It really elevates the experience. And basically, all you need to do to preheat your cup is just like fill it up with some hot water, and then it makes like the cup warm, and then that way when you put your coffee and your creamer in, it kind of like retains the heat a little better. But the thing I'm most excited to show you is this new thing called an AeroPress that I have been loving for like the last couple of months. We had a Keurig, but like we don't drink enough coffee really to have a coffee pot. I'd love one, but take this off so it stops boiling. We have an espresso machine, and I like that, but sometimes I want like a really like an actual cup of coffee. And so Maddie from We Share Needles, she's also made by Maddie, I'll link her below, she sent me a message on Instagram one day and told me that I need to try this little contraption. And so I've tried it, and now I'm obsessed, and I don't make my coffee any other way. And so I'm excited to talk about it. So basically what you do is you've got this little contraption. It's got a filter on the bottom. And then you have these cutesy little papers that you just go, you put it in there, you seal it on, and then you put it on top of your cup like this. It also comes with this little Scooby-Doo, and I'm about to use the last of this Foxtail Coffee Co. I talked about on previous podcast. This is coffee from like Orlando or something. We have some family members that live down there, and they sent us a little housewarming gift when we moved into this new place. I'm like just trying to get the last little bit of coffee out. Anyway, so you basically put 1 scoop of coffee in. You give it a little shake so it flattens out. And then there's numbers here. So what I do is I pour up to the first number here, my boiling hot water. So I've got my kettle. You pour it in. And then you've got this little stir stick. So you stir it around. I guess I could probably take you down and show you. So it looks like this. And you stir it around for like 10 seconds. I'm stirring. Then you take this thing and you stick it in the tube and you press it down and the coffee comes out into your cup, which I think is technically like a really concentrated coffee espresso type of thing. There's so many different ways to use it. You can make cold brew. I haven't done that yet, but yeah, so you press it down and then you fill the rest of your cup up with water and it makes a really delicious, like clean, flavorful cup of coffee. And then you add your creamer, which it's the holiday season, so I'm using Peppy Mocha. I'm using peppermint mocha creamer. Oh, and also, I've started putting collagen in my coffee when I drink it because I read somewhere that after you turn like 25 or 26, the amount of collagen that your body produces significantly reduces. And I just turned 27 this year and it's changed a lot of things in my life. Like 27's been the best year yet. But I want to look young. I want to have nice skin and like I want my bones and my joints to feel good. So I add that in too. It's flavorless. I don't know. And I just put it in my coffee every day. But I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks, so I can't really tell you if I've seen a difference, but it feels good when I do that. I just couldn't find my phone. And I'm like, where'd my phone go? I'm about to bring my coffee upstairs. I shut it. I shut it in. Okay, let's talk advent calendars. This year I have one full calendar and I am doing 2 striping sock skeins. I'm so excited. I can't believe it's like Vlogmas again. So let's talk about the socks first. So this year I have 2 self-striping Christmas sets. I am doing the Cozy Knitter 24 stripe advent sock skein. And then I also got the Freckled Whimsy self-striping Christmas sock skein. I don't think that one has 24 stripes. I think it just has like a number of stripes and you knit until like the sock fits you. I think that's the idea. But I'm gonna go ahead and like knit a stripe a day like I did last year. And I'm splitting the Cozy Knitter with my friend Kristen. I actually ended up giving my leftovers from last year's Cozy Knitter to one of my college friends who just learned how to knit. So I didn't need leftovers. I didn't really have a desire to knit a second pair of those socks anyway, so we're splitting the skein. And today is day 1. So what I've done to prepare is I cast on the cuffs. So this is the Cozy Knitter. So I'll be working on this today. And this is the Freckled Whimsy. And I'll be working on this today. I wound them into 2 separate cakes. This one, so I knit the cuffs for both Cozy Knitter and one of the Freckled Whimsy. The other Freckled Whimsy I just cast on the cuff. So my goal for today is to knit through the cuff of this, get it attached to its respective striping yarn ball, and start knitting a stripe a day. So I'm going to be doing that all December long. And then, honestly, like those are my only real Advent projects. My Advent calendar this year is Shirley Bryan Yarns. I found her over the summer, like randomly recommended to me on Instagram. And I noticed that she did a really pretty faded Advent calendar last year, and I liked the way that it looked. And so that is what I ordered for this year. So that has come. I don't really know what to expect. You can see I've got like right there, this little basket with the cute little gnomes in front of it. I have all of my Advent skeins in there. So my plan is I want to knit something with the fade, but I don't know what it's going to look like yet. So I'm just going to open that every day and I'll show you what that looks like. But I'm not going to decide what project I'm going to knit with it until after I've opened the entire thing. So that's it. I'm really just focusing on those 2 socks. And then I want to work on some gift knits. So we'll really see how things are going. I finished socks If you watch my podcast, you'll know I was working on a lot of gift knits. I finished the socks for my mom, and I have this hat for Zach. So now that my mom's socks are finished, I'm just going to focus on knitting the stripe today on the socks, and then I'm going to work through one gift knit at a time. And then if I need something else, I did start a habitation throw with last year's advent calendar. I ditched the northeasterly idea. It was way too fiddly. It was just very tiny and time consuming, and I do want to knit that blanket in the future. I just don't think I want it to be an advent. So I'm working on a large habitation throw with that, so you might see that along the way too. I think it would be really nice to like cozy up with that in like January, February, if I can finish it, but I'm not setting any hard deadlines. Vlogmas is a lot of work. The editing part is the hard part. And so I'm having a lot of fun doing that. So I just want to like have relaxing knits, you know? So with that being said, oh, and the last thing I want to add, I know people like to use a lot of different project bags sometimes, and I also do that, but I often find that I keep my project bags, like I don't want to carry more than one. So I pick my largest one usually, and I throw all my projects in it. So this is probably what you'll see the most, and this is I think my only Christmas bag right now, if I'm being honest. I should probably get some more. This is by Jenny Mount St. Stitches. This came with my advent calendar last year. Excuse me. So I put all my socks in here. I've got my gift knit in here. I'm not going to keep my habitation throw in there. I actually have that downstairs by the couch. So, all right. Without further ado, let's open my advent calendar today. So the first day, we've got the yarn, and it comes in like a cute little brown paper bag with the day and a stamp. And then it looks like I've got 2 other goodies. So let's start with the goodies. I think this might be a candle. I think maybe I knew what was coming when I ordered it, but I ordered it so long ago. So I don't order it. I'm pretty sure it's a candle. Ooh. 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 What is this? Okay, look how sleek. I can't wait to light this. I don't know what it is. Okay, what does this say? This is Obsidian and Opal Candle Company. And it says Candle Care. Okay, is there a scent? There's no scent. Oh, it's Woodwick. I love Woodwick. I wonder what it is. I can't really smell it. I guess that's the congestion. Maybe peppermint? I don't know. I'm gonna have to light that. Later. Cute. I'm actually about halfway through burning down the candle that I normally keep for myself at my desk. So I'll probably light this one next. All right, the next goodie sounds like a new sheepskin. Cute. Black matte. I love the black matte, so sleek. Oh, look how cute these are. Okay, what's in here? So it looks like I've got some gold. Oh, this is cute. So I've got some gold light bulb stitch markers. Then it also came with a little hexagon. Is that what the shape is? I think that's the shape. And look at this one. It's a little heart. Oh, so cute. Okay, so those are my goodies. I'm so excited to see what this yarn is. I love yarn. Ooh, wow. So it doesn't look like there's any names. This is just the colors. This is a really wonderful start. I love this color. Holy cow. Wow. Don't you just love yarn? Give you one more look. It's like a really soft, like blush pink. It's like a little softer in some areas, and then it's got like some blue speckles. Cute. All right. Wow, I'm so excited to see where this fade goes. If you have any fade project recommendations, will you leave them down below? There's a couple I have saved. Like I really like, I think Andrea Mowry has a couple. Like she's got like that faded sweater. I've had my eye on it for a while, but I'm still like working on my fitness, you know? So I don't really want to make a fitted sweater if it's not going to fit me like later, you know? But I also know she's got like a couple fade shawls. I don't know. I guess I'll decide at the end, but like I'm accepting recommendations now. All right, guys, cheers to you. Happy Vlogmas Day 1. It's about 10:30. I got to get back to it. I've got quite a bit of meetings today, and honestly, I don't really know what we're going to get up to. Definitely going to be some Pomodoro knitting, though, today. Got to sneak in them stitches. All right, I'll see you later. It's Pomodoro time. Hey again, it is almost 5 o'clock. I have finished the first stripe of the Freckled Whimsy socks. It's pink. There were 2 ends for this sock set. In my skein, I could have started on a pink side or a blue side, and I started on a pink side because the other sock set was starting on a blue stripe that I have, the Cozy Knitter, and which I haven't finished yet. And one of my friends was starting at the pink side, so I wanted to have matching socks with her. Another thought is that I was just sitting here thinking about how excited I am for Vlogmas and to see everybody's advent projects, and how I kind of wish I had the budget for more than one calendar this year. I'm having like yarn envy. Just feeling a little sad that I am not casting on another advent project right now, and I'm just focusing on the socks and getting some gift knits done. And I just looked at my phone, and raise your hand if you have a partner or a family member that pimps out your knitting services, because mine just texted me and said, hey, think you could knit a pair of socks to send to these 2 grandparents in another state because they're pretty awesome. Excuse me? Do you know how many more socks that is? I also don't have any more free needles because initially my plan was to work on these socks, finish the hat for him, and then cast on socks for him. And I guess I would have to buy more needles to do that. But is he crazy? I don't know what size feet these people have. I've met these people one time. Pimping me out. He said, think you can send them some? Yeah, I'll go buy them from the store. don't know. I just don't really know that I want to commit that stress. So I'm not very sad about having not that many projects on the needles anymore, because I want to knit stuff for me. I'm tired of knitting for other people right now. I mean, I love knitting for other people, but it is the end of the day. I'm very excited, and I haven't really checked on our plants today. So while I wait, losing my voice, I had a lot of meetings. While I wait for Zach to get home, I did a lot of cooking last Vlogmas. It's probably going to be the same this year. But we've been trying out some like meal delivery kit services. Like we're doing Every Plate right now. We just figured out that we thought we skipped next week's Every Plate to try HelloFresh. But we got emails this morning saying that we have both Every Plate and HelloFresh coming on Monday. So we're going to have like 8 or 9 meals next week, all being delivered on Monday. So whoopsie. But I don't know if we're going to make our last Every Plate meal for the week today, or we really need to go grocery shopping. So I'm thinking that we might go do that and make something else. Anyway, I'm really rambling at this point. But while I wait for Zach to come home, I'm going to go check on our plants, and I'm going to bring you with me. So if you're new here, or even if you're not new here, and if you didn't know, I really love plants. I love gardening. My dream is to live on a homestead and have like acres of gardens and grow enough food to like preserve and can and like live from my own homegrown pantry, essentially. And so something that we have been working on lately is that we have this indoor greenhouse in our basement, and have been growing vegetables and herbs from seed, and some of them are just starting to produce fruit. And so every morning and usually in the evening I come down, and sometimes we do it together. I think we might have some transplanting to do tonight, but we'll see how I'm feeling, because I do have cold. But I go in and I check on my plants, and I'm really excited because I'm starting to get to the point where I'm gonna have enough stuff to start like cooking with it. So maybe that's something we'll be able to do together if things ripen in time. While I'm able to garden on a small scale, I really want to practice like learning how to can and preserve foods, and finding like staple pantry recipes that I love and putting together like my own like homegrown cookbook. So that's what I love. That's kind of what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna unzip this and take you inside and show you some of our tomatoes and other things. The lighting's kind of terrible because for some reason one of the grow lights is on, and I'm not going to bother to turn it off. But we've got quite a lot of vegetables in here. We've got dill. It's getting super tall right now. Don't know why it's growing so big and not bushy. Let me just show you. Lettuce looking great. Blueberry, pretty good. Got some chamomile and lavender. This is the dill. And look at the beautiful tomatoes on this thing. Wait, can you see? Where is it? Here. Spotted a bell pepper. Oh my god, wait until you see it. It's so cute. Can you see it? Look at it. It's a baby.